Alright, welcome back to the Druid. I've started this video several times. I keep forgetting things. I couldn't find a group. I'm sorry if I sound tired or if I don't talk much. It's almost 3 in the morning. I'm pretty worn out. I just want to get this done though. Tomorrow's reset day, so yeah. We're just going to hearth here because we're going somewhere else. As restoration, in the last video I told you you can pick an affinity. I picked balance. The issue is with balance affinity comes the eclipse buff. It changes back and forth from lunar to solar, and I was trying to design weak auras to track that. Not just when I was in the, not just when I had the buff, but when I was still, because when you get like the lunar eclipse buff, the buff wears off, but you're still in lunar eclipse, and I needed a weak aura to track beyond that. You know, not just when I had the buff, but when I was still considered in lunar eclipse, and wouldn't switch until I was actually in solar eclipse. I had to wait, Teacher Ralph. I just flew away from it. I forgot that it's there. I went online. I spent hours trying to figure this out. I had custom codes built for me, all sorts of stuff. I finally figured it out.
Your timing couldn't be better. Mechatork is fading fast.
The key, if you're curious, and you can ask for more details, I don't mind, was having a spell count trigger. That's what finally did it for me. So, yeah. As mentioned in the last video, restoration druids, or healers in general, you're responsible for healing first, but you are also responsible for a little bit of damage. But this is only a +4.
Heroes, we'll
so
secure the docks while you
honestly,
push further into the district.
there isn't much I have
With
to
any luck,
really
we'll
do.
drive this scum from the city before high tide.
It's going to be really, really simple. I just wanted to get this done. I had a +9 lined up, but we couldn't find a tank, so we're doing this. So again, I apologize for not talking much. Like I said, I'm very tired, and I got a lot of stuff to concentrate on as a druid. So hopefully the play's enough. I just wanted to get this video done and up. I just realized I don't have a button for my healthstone. I don't even know where it went. Did I even grab it?
Heroes, we'll secure the docks while you
Whatever.
push
I
further
don't
into
need
the
Hellstone.
district.
With
With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide. With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide.
Where are we going? I'm gonna jump over there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus. This is kind of interesting. Like I said, healers you're now responsible for actually doing damage. In low keys like this, I'm not. I could just straight up heal and not worry about a dang thing. Which I might end up doing just so I can talk to you guys and get things done. Except I'm just really tired. I just want to get this done. Oh shit! See that? I told you. I told you that's a problem. Whatever the tank has selected. Unfortunately, see the tank selected mobs that he wasn't going to tank. So when I cast Moonfire, it Moonfired them, even though he wasn't going to do anything. He did not want to pull them, but because he had them selected, yeah. We really don't need food and flask for a 4, but what the heck. I'm actually surprised that we died as fast as we did. Overhealing the crap out of him. So, as you can, if you can't tell, I'm trying to dot everybody up. That way I can freely switch into Boomkin and just start doing some DPS, just so I'm not bored. My hots tick pretty darn hard. I've got decent gear. This is really interesting.
Run away, little girl.
This is very intriguing. Whoa, dude. Oh. Gotta get out of that, man. He's not even gonna let me res before he pulls? Okay. Fuck, I can't. If I stayed there, I would have gotten stunned. This tank is not holding aggro very well. People are standing and stuff. I thought it'd be easy because it was a 4. But apparently it's a 4 because that's all they can handle, and they can't even really handle it all that well. Mage just ran right back in. He released right as I rezzed him, didn't he? He did. Oh my god. Oh, this group is a mess. So this fight, the dude picks someone to target. In this case, it's me, and he just chases after him. The whole point of is you just run him into the bombs. So we're just gonna run him into that. That's how you do that. I've seen way too many people just endlessly run and try to get away, and they can't figure out what's going on. We'll line ourselves up for that bomb.
You can't run away to the slaughter.
Is there another bomb? I don't see one. I think they got rid of all the bombs, guys. You can't get rid of that. We need the bombs, that's the whole point. But I'm a druid, I can instant cast, so it's pretty easy.
To the slaughter. You can't run.
Beware. Beware.
You can't run.
Just when I think I can switch into Boomkin and do a little bit of damage, our tank just... This dude is a mess, man.
Don't let me go.
But you can see the druid's heals are so powerful that it didn't even matter.
Please, ensure Lady Proud more safety. I'll remove the
I
rest
used
of the
like
filth of
0
the
mana.
Belongs to me now.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
He's bolstered all the heck. So, this is bolstering week. It's one of the affixes. It's the only affix that we're dealing with in here because it's a +4. +5 you get a second affix, +10 you get the third affix. Or fourth? I don't know, I don't remember.
Run away, little girl.
But the bolstering affix is every time a mob dies, the other mobs around get more powerful. So, oh my god, dude, come on. So the whole point is you want to kill all the mobs kind of at the same time. So as they get more powerful, it doesn't matter because they're all just about dead. So you don't want to single target if you can help it. You actually want to AoE. Yeah, I want to dot him up and do some damage, but like I said, without my heals, this tank just starts. Oops, I didn't need that. So artillery will pick you and do random things like that. Don't run all over the place and spread it out all over the place. You just do this and just right on the edge of it. Right on the edge of it. That way you can keep them close together but still avoid them. Very easy mechanic to deal with. guess I could just start doing this and just... I'd like to use the actual empowerments and whatnot. Doesn't matter. They're taking the long way. Usually you want to go up and you can just jump over the side up there instead of trying to follow this stuff. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll be able to do some damage once we get to the boss.
Beware.
If you have to dispel people, always dispel yourself and the tank. Others can wait.
Beware.
I'm also kind of overhealing the crap out of them, just because I can. Makes my life easier so I don't have to worry. You'll see a lot of healers, you know, just put enough hots to keep them above half and stuff, and as they kind of drop, they, you know, just always keep them above half. I like keeping everybody at 100% if I can. I feel better about it.
Beware.
Where are you? Targeting me, it's targeting somebody else. Yeah, see, they're spreading that stuff all over the place. I got stuck? That was weird. I'm telling you, I'm going ham on this boss. It's gonna happen.
No survivors! I'm tired of this!
We pushed her into her next phase too fast. Wasn't able to do anything. You don't want to stand in stuff. Big cooldown, we don't need to. I could just spot heal them back up. Like I said, I like to make my life easy. So she does this AoE stuff multiple times. So she lands here on the ground. Why do I keep getting them? Yes. So yeah, so she's out here, you DPS her down till she's had enough, and then she leaves, she jumps back to the boat and launches the cannons. That's what's putting all this stuff on the ground. And then she sends some of her crew people to come and try and kill you. So it's pretty easy to deal with. You just fight her crew, and then they drop a cannon on the ground there. You pick that cannon up, you fire at her, and she comes back because she's like, well, damn you.
Uncharted waters. Heroes, Ashvane's forces are
Decently
attempting
easy
to break
fight.
through our
Just
southern
avoid
wall.
stuff.
Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from Boralis.
These mobs will fire on you as you run up, so you want to hide behind things, or just let the tank go first and take all the hits.
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our southern wall. Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from Boralis. I'll rally the militia and secure the castle.
Dude,
Good hunting.
why are you taking so much damage? You can definitely tell who's decent at avoiding things and who isn't. Like, you see how much damage... I've barely had to heal myself. Because I'm just not taking damage. The tank is always going to take damage. Obviously, that's his job. That's the whole point. Although I will say a Blood Death Knight tank should be healing himself a lot more and getting blood shields and yeah. But the pre-patch has affected everyone. Anyways, you can tell, like I said, I've barely taken any damage because I'm staying out of stuff. I'm not pulling aggro. I'm, you know, where I'm supposed to be. Yes. Oh no. I did not step. I'm not nowhere near it. Whatever.
Beware.
Yeah, see, I can't dispel that fear off. I wanted to. Just can't. Whoa there. No bananas. Oh, don't want the bananas. Alright, stop the crap out of him. Put that down. And I pull that.
Beware.
Yep, I stepped on the banana. Again, why is the mage taking so much damage? Whoop. No, no bananas. Can I dispel that? No, I can't. That's a disease. Pop that on, put that down. Wow, get our dots rolling. That's the easiest way to do some damage. Oop. And then you can concentrate on healing. Like I said, I have the macro set so that I launched my Moonfire, Starfire, or Sunfire at my... Oh my god. Dude. It's a +4. Why are you taking so much damage? Yep, that's what I got.
We need your aid.
Back.
That sea giant is demolishing everything in its path.
Oh shoot, I thought I had them all off. I thought it was only 3. And Sunfire is an AoE, which is really nice. It dodges everything in the area. So yeah, if you don't have time to switch into Boomkin or cast anything else, if you don't have time to do anything, at least use the macros so you do Moonfire and Sunfire. It's really easy. It takes, 2 global cooldowns real quick.
Beware.
So boom and Sunfire on everything. That I can't. Oh, that's a poison. I can get off, but they just apply it. Again, why is the mage taking so much damage? Oh no, they pulled the loss. boss will reset if we go far enough away, guys. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna pop this, because he pulled everything. Yeah. This guy does not know what he's doing. I'm actually surprised he's still alive. There he goes. Avoid the bananas. Bananas stun you, by the way. That's if you hadn't noticed. Oh. Stealth kitty. Really? The dude left? Oh, come on. You can't, by the way, you can't replace people. You can't just pull in somebody new in Mythic Plus. If somebody leaves, then yeah, you're screwed. So now we're a DPS down, so now it's actually almost more. It's important that I do DPS.
Beware.
If I can. But, like I said. These guys keep taking a ton of damage.
Beware.
We're gonna do this. Spell him. Oh. It's basically dead anyways. If you haven't noticed, I can just switch out of this, but I also have my rejuve here, so as soon as I cast a rejuve, it automatically switches me out of Boomkin, which is a much better way, so I don't waste a global cooldown switching out and doing nothing, you know? At least I'm popping a heal, whether he needs it or not.
Target something first.
I keep getting off the things right at the end there. We got more mobs to pull. This boss, I'll explain what he does in a second, but this room is filled with a ton of mobs. If you pull the boss while the mobs are still up, he will pull every single mob in here. So you have to wait for the boss to go away and then pull each group of mobs separately around this corner, or at least as many groups as you can handle. Which, for this guy is, yeah. But we have to be careful because the boss is coming around. Mini Tranquil there. That's why I love Flourish. I hate that. You take the poison off and it's just immediately back. Like, really? So the boss will reset because he's pulled out of his zone, but he will pull every mob that wasn't pulled. Thank God this is the last group.
Beware.
She's gonna charge. Yeah. Alright. It's going to be interesting if we still time this. I don't think we will. So this boss does frost damage and some stuff. The main thing is he summons waves and you have to use this statue to break line of sight so you don't get hit by the waves. And that's like the big... There's the waves. So we gotta get on the other side of the statue.
The depths will be your tomb! Beware.
Oh, shoot. We're gonna battle res that guy.
The depths will be your tomb!
You also want to watch where you put those frost patches, because as you need to move around the statue, obviously you're going to need room to move.
Beware. Pulverized.
Let's go right here.
The depths will be your tomb! Beware. The depths will be your tomb!
Heels rolling on that guy
The
again.
depths will be your
Boss
tomb!
is almost dead.
Return. My body.
You've done it.
You gotta be careful going down this path because there's a bunch of water and stuff. This boss is a little complicated. There's a bunch of tendrils. The big tendrils without anybody need to be tanked by the tank. There is one tendril with holding a guy. You need to break that guy free. That tendril doesn't need to be tanked. It just needs to be DPS down so the guy's free. Once the guy's free, he'll fix the cannon. Once he fixes the cannon, you use the cannon to launch at the boss. You have to do that 3 times. Once you launch all 3 cannons, the boss is dead. There's also some other things going on, like debuffs and whatnot. Oh, and AoEs that you gotta watch out for like that.
You have no hope of defeating me.
Oh, shoot. If you go in the water, it's almost instant death if you're in there for more than a few seconds.
Their gate has fallen. Reach the city and slay all who oppose me.
Help! Help!
These fish you can actually kick at things. I don't remember exactly what they do. Yeah, so you broke the guy now. He's going to fix this cannon. And as soon as he fixes it, we can launch it and we can move on to the next area.
Turn that beast into chump!
So we fired it, we're moving on to the next area. I gotta catch up. I'm slowly drowning, that's what this debuff is. You take a bunch of damage as long as it's on you, so the sooner you can dispel it and get it off people, the better.
You have my... Now I'll get this cannon prepped for some payback. Armed and ready. Last and
Alright, we fired it at the boss. The boss is mad. He's going to destroy the cannon, but we already fired it. Oh, why am I... Now we're moving on to the last area. You want to follow the wood. Like I said, you don't want to be in the water if you can help it.
eat me.
Why do I keep... I'm gonna die. I can't get out of the water. Oh my god. I don't know what keeps booping me. Oh, yes I do. The big tentacle, if it's not tanked, will do that. It'll just smack everybody around. See?
Let this beast eat me. Do you have
Battle
my
Rose as fast as I could.
get this cannon prepped for some payback? Armed and ready. Last
Fire the cannon.
dragon.
Fire the cannon. Fire the cannon. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Scar, my beautiful
We timed it.
pet.
We
I
freaking timed it.
love this game.
Oh my
All
god.
the juice
Yeah, the
Baron
tank
has
didn't realize he
secret
kept
before
leaving
I
the
allow
large
you
tentacles,
to
and
win.
so they started beating the crap out of us. You have to tank him.
You've done well, heroes.
Actually, he
But
may have been
Borealis
tanking
is
him. There
not
may have
out
been
of
more
danger yet.
than he could
Speak
tank
with me when you're ready
because
to put
we
an end
lost
to
the
Ashvane's
DPS.
fleet.
I'll put this down here because everybody's going to loot anyways. Do this and flourish. That's a pants. They're probably not worth anything. Nobody else wears leather. Thoughts on everybody, so when they go back, yeah. And that's it. That's C.A.G. Borealis. I hope I explained it decently enough. Like I said, I don't know all the details of everything. I know the gist and basically what I'm supposed to do. You can see how hectic that can get. That was only a +4. I will say though, even though plus Mythic plus as you get higher in keys, even though they get harder, um, you're also going to be dealing with more skilled and more geared players because that's the only way they're able to do that content. So something like that, a +4, where I was actually have to spend a lot of time tanking or healing. I mean, a lot of time focusing on the tank. He was taking a lot of damage. Our mage was taking damage that he shouldn't have been taking. Like all of that actually starts to go away as you get into higher keys, and people become a lot more self-sufficient. Um, so you actually have a bit more downtime to do things like boom cannon, free DPS, and whatnot. Um, but at the same time, when the damage does come, it comes hard, and it's really ridiculous. Like I said, tanks end up having to kite things. It's a bit tricky, but it's challenging. That's the whole point. So that was just a +4, pretty simple. That's how I run the Resto Druid. I know things looked a little bit hectic. I could have done things a little bit better. Instead of travel form to avoid things, I should have used Tiger Dash a bit more often. I could have used Typhoon to keep some of the ads away from us and slow them down. I could have used Ursul's Vortex to hold them off the tank while he, got his feet back under him. There's a few things I could have done differently, but you get the gist of it. Um, being a healer is all about being on your toes and keeping people alive. That's why, like when the tank went down, I battle res him as fast as I could. I tried to keep us up. Tried to do everything I could. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.